Hello, I'll be your screen technician today, responding to the service request that you put in. Yeah, so it seemed like you were having a few problems with your screen. So we'll go ahead and go down the list, do all the checks, and make sure that your screen is fully operational. Once you be able to see everything, you got to be able to see to scroll. So let me break out some of my tools and figure out what we're working with. Okay. Okay, so just on a first glance, yeah, it does look like you're having some issues with your brightness and with the clarity of your screen. Yeah, maybe even with the overall angle, 0.1, 0.2 degrees off. So I do imagine that that would be causing you some visibility issues. As well, I can see around the edges of your screen. Yeah, we're losing a little bit of the clarity. Yeah. Bit of a vignetting effect there. Okay. So nothing that I haven't encountered before. And I think I'll be able to get you taken care of. Okay, I'm going to start by removing your inner screen so that I can service the internals here. Okay, and you do have one of the newer design screens, so I'm going to go ahead and clamp it into place before I start unscrewing it. These ones do get a little bit jumpy. Okay. Okay, that should do it. Okay, I've got them all loose, and I'm going to take them out the rest of the way by hand just to not damage the delicate holes. Okay, I've got all the screws out. I'm going to go ahead and fully remove the screen. You may notice a sudden change in brightness, general appearance, so just be ready for that. got your screen on my stand over here, and I'm going to go ahead and hit it with my screen cleaner. Okay, I think I'm going to start by doing some brightness calibration. Okay, yeah, and as I suspected, getting a ton of latent reflections. Okay. Yeah, okay, yeah. See, that's looking a little bit better. Okay, and yeah, still need some fine tuning. We can just about. Oh, there it is. Yep. Okay. And the other side. Okay, yeah, a little bit less. We're getting close here. Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Okay, now that we've got that taken care of, I'm going to take a few quick measurements just to make sure we're still within spec. Yeah, looking good. Okay, now that that's calibrated, I'm going to be able to see a lot better in here, so I'm going to take a closer look. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. So I can tell now that you're actually a little bit low on screen fluid. This will cause a variety of problems. And I think 3 drops is going to be the exact amount of fluid that we're going to need. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay, any difference for you there? Okay, I'm going to go in and make some fine-tune adjustments and see if that starts getting our clarity exactly where we want it. Okay. Yeah, this one's a little tight. Okay. That's looking pretty good to me. Okay, and your aspect ratio is pretty close to on, but I'm going to go ahead and hit it with the aspect ratio cruncher, and that'll make sure that it's locked in permanently. Okay. Beautiful. Okay. So we're back to full on fluid, but we're still experiencing some issues. So I'm gonna have to get into the side panel here. Wow. Take a look at that. Got a break in our wire. Well, not hard to see why you were having issues there. But now we know what we need to do to fix it. Okay, I got to strip away a little bit of the casing. Okay, now let's get a little bit of a shield on there. Perfect. Our connection here is sealed and ready to go. I'm gonna get these wires back into their place. Okay, so how's everything looking on your end now? Is it good? Okay. Yep, that sounds like what you should be seeing. Any other issues? Okay. Well, I think we are just about ready to get your inner screen back on there, seal you up, and send you on your way. Clamp it in. Okay. Getting all your screws here. Okay. Okay, now we're just about done. And because you ordered the premium service, I'm going to go ahead and adhere a new screen protector on your inner screen, and that should just keep you clean and occlusion free going forward. Okay, and now I'm just going to peel off the adhesive layer from the bottom, and we'll be pretty much good to go. All right, well, how's your screen looking? Pretty clear? Pretty bright? That's what we like to hear. Okay, so I think you can expect some great screen performance from here on out. Of course, over the next 24 to 48 hours, make sure that the repairs are holding and you don't have any interruptions in that performance. Any questions? Okay. Well, we are done for the day. I wish you the best in your scrolling adventures. And don't forget to start the revolution.